All right, what's up? We are inside a Big Bink's break room once again, and we are definitely keeping the conversation going because last week we talked about why black men date and marry outside of the race. And that was a topic that just, I mean, it grew legs. It's always had legs, and it's always been a question. Now, again, the two men that are on with me are now married to black women, but we did
Yes.
find out that they dabbled in the other pool
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Come on.
because
Who don't like vanilla ice cream? Who don't like vanilla
I
ice
don't,
cream?
I don't, not. But and just so you guys, if you missed the show last week, to get you up to speed, that topic came up because we hung out with Mario Babino. Wait a minute,
Bobino.
Mario Babino. I'm about to mess up his name, and he is the creator, director, producer of My Culture, which you can see it now on Amazon Prime, and he's going to join us today and tell us where you can catch it also. But I was shocked with all of the feedback that we got. I got a couple people in my inbox that I got a couple of our vanilla sisters and brothers
Yeah.
that was like, oh, that's how you are, Shawnee. And I was like, look, hold up. First of all, I'm not talking about what you do. I'm talking about what I do. Understand, that's what I do. My preference is to be with a black man. That ain't got nothing to do with what you want to do. If you want to be with chocolate, Rocky Road, whatever, peanut butter and peaches and cream and all of that, that's fine. Only thing I said was what I wanted for myself. I didn't say that you going to hell if you do it or anything like that. That was just my take on it. What about y'all? How did y'all's DM and inboxes look?
Well, I got a couple of partners that's married to Caucasian women, and they caught the show, and a couple of them couldn't watch the whole thing. They couldn't deal with it.
Why not?
It was just too much. Because see, after the show went off, Dave would have to have a talk, and he was like, he wasn't in the mood to have the talk. But I will tell you this: there are a lot of people, interracial couples, and a lot of my friends that's married, to white women or Asian women or Brazilian women, whatever. They make it a point to push their culture to lead that family. I'm talking about the men. They make it a point to make their black culture lead their family. Now, I'll tell you, there's been a little friction in two of my partners. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they want them to learn both sides, and I think that's cool. But at the end of the day, you people can scold me for saying this. The black man built this country, and everything that exists is because of the black influence. Financially, socially, sports. Can you imagine watching an NFL pro game with all white boys, an NBA basketball game with all white boys, a baseball game with all white boys? That's probably realistic. You know what I'm saying? But everything has a black influence. I just wanted to share.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it wasn't that bad. I mean, my friends know me, so they know I'm versatile, and we always keep it 100 in the break room, and people don't know, but I mean, I have biracial children, so it's like
You have biracial children. Wait a minute. Stop. What?
Yeah, I had another life, Shawnee.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's like my older kids.
You know that last week.
Yeah, you ain't say that. I'm like, wait a minute. Them kids don't mix.
Yeah, my older kids are biracial. So it's like I mean, for me, my friends know me. So that was when, and I would tell all the sisters out there and everybody listening, that was then. And again, everybody goes through evolution and everybody evolves. And I went through a period where that was comfortable to me. And when I got older, it wasn't comfortable to me. And then you fall in love with who you fall in love with. I'm a firm believer of that. So
I
it's
agree
like
with that too.
so it's like I fell in love with my wife, and I ain't turned back since. And she just happened to be a beautiful black woman. So God always had a plan. He just wanted me to go out there and check things out.
Oh, really? Is that what he told you?
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Hey! I believe in God. So if I was with a white woman, I was walking his path. He wanted me to do that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
He wanted me to try that out.
Yeah, you got to try out everything before you make that final decision. You got to try out everything in the car.
Come on, you know how guys are. We want to shop around. Guys want to shop around.
But y'all don't like to go to the mall and shop. Okay, whatever. So, well, today
you end up at the mall.
Yeah.
Well, Mario is back with us. We're gonna talk to him a little bit about the movie My Culture. So, Mario, thank you for joining us again this week.
Yes, sir.
Awesome movie. Did your views go up? Did you get some more views?
Yeah, I got some more views, but I want people to stop giving me reviews because some of them don't make no sense, and few people hate it. But I'm cool on the reviews. Matter of fact, as of, I'm gonna say Friday morning, my movie will be on Vimeo Demand, and people won't be allowed to leave reviews there. Much better platforms. I got subtitles on that, closed caption. I got more control. Just really didn't like nothing against Amazon Prime, but they had a review that to me made no sense. Talking about I should have used the audio from the actual camera, and that's like anybody who knows about filmmaking knows. Are you serious? That's like a person that doesn't even know what the hell they're talking about. So that kind of got me a little upset that that's the top review, and it's a 4-star. So yeah, but I'm glad people are liking it. But I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna move on to another venue to get my movie out there.
Okay, well, we'll go. Okay, so now, if you've already watched the movie on Amazon Prime, I'm asking you to watch it on Vimeo now because now we need some views over there so we can
please
get that up.
On Vimeo Demand, man, it's much better for me and my company because on a business standpoint, it's a 90-10% profit. So 9, you know what I mean? Where Amazon, it's like 70-30. So you know what I mean? I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. You know what I mean?
Can't beat those numbers.
Yeah, but the thing is, we got to be entrepreneurs and we got to do what's best for us. And that was best for me. I'm glad that it got out there. But then after I started seeing some of the numbers and how much, I'm like, okay. And then since I'm already a member of Vimeo On Demand, I saw that they had a streaming service, which is worldwide. And you have total control over it. And we all know because of what's going on with the COVID, a lot of people are at home now, a lot more. So a lot of people can. So now you could be on your phone. It's easy to go to Vimeo On Demand and watch the movie because it's also on your TV. But it's a much better platform for myself and my company. And I'm going to say for the cast.
Okay. Well, that's good. Well, if you haven't checked out My Culture, it is about a black man dating outside of his race, point blank. And that's what causes all of the controversy.
That's what got Shiny mad.
Period. All right. And you know what? So I listened to some of what y'all said. A lot of it went in one ear and out the other because, I feel a little poop, like, some of it's a little poo-poo. But I found a gentleman that could actually shed a little more light on it because he has been married 4 times. He's currently married. He's been married twice to black women and twice to white women. He's currently married to a white woman. So we're gonna ask some. Yeah, I'm gonna ask some questions and digging it, and I'm pretty sure y'all probably agree with him. But I'm curious to hear what he has to say. What?
We may not agree with him. Come on.
Y'all probably will, knowing y'all. But at any rate, without further ado, let's welcome Bernard Whitaker to the show.
Yes.
And hey, Mr. Whitaker.
Hey, everybody.
Thank you for joining us tonight and being open enough to discuss this, what is somewhat a touchy topic for some people. So my first question to you is, what happened? So 2 black women, 2 white women, was it the black woman first, then the white woman, or the white woman first and the black woman, then back to the white woman? Oh, no, it couldn't have been like that. So was it the black woman first, then the white woman, and another black woman, and then the white woman?
No, it was 2 black women at first.
Oh, so you just gave up altogether and just said,
well, I wouldn't say I gave up. I didn't actually give up, but the first tried to kill me. I put it that way.
The first white woman tried to kill.
The first black woman, yes.
Like literally tried to kill you, or just run you in the ground?
No, literally tried to kill me.
Wow.
Yeah.
See?
So you saying black women are crazy? I mean, wow.
I'm not saying they crazy. I'm not saying they're crazy,
but that's very deep what you just said right there.
Wow. Is she watching?
That particular black woman.
Hell, I don't know. I was 20 years old when that happened.
Okay, but let me ask you this.
Okay.
What did you do to make her try to kill you?
Oh, here we go. He had to do something.
She was just basically she was just jealous a lot. You know, she was jealous.
Oh, so you was in them streets.
No,
you was cat daddying in them streets.
No, I was in love at that one time. I mean, I just started having sex at 16, and I met her basically after that, and I've been with her since I was 20. So I really had sex until she actually came along. She really put it on me, put it that way.
Wow.
But why she try to kill you then?
Yeah.
She was jealous.
You put it back on her.
See?
I know, it's like, what happened? Now,
I did learn.
Oh, make you do stuff.
She taught me a lot, put it to that way.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay.
She was basically crazy. She was.
So hold on, big bro. With the sister, the first marriage. So you were what? You were 20 when you got married.
I was 20 years old. Yeah.
So, like I say, we still young. We still trying to figure things out.
Right.
How long? Here we go. How long was you with her before you knew that you had to get out?
I say maybe 6 years, because I was 16 when I met.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So everything was peaches. Everything was peaches and creams until like into the 6th year. That's when she started acting crazy.
Yeah, when we moved in with each other.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, that reveals a lot. That reveals a lot.
Well, wait a minute. Were y'all married for 6 years or together for 6 years?
No, we was married for a year.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah, I misunderstood. I thought you said y'all was married for 6 years.
Right.
I thought y'all need to move in.
No, hell no.
Yeah, you're like, no. So it was like you were dating and then you decided to move in and then you found out she was crazy.
Yeah, in that order.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that reveals itself. Look at Shine. Look at that. That reveals itself though. When you move in with somebody, I mean that because when you living with them 24/7, you find out a whole lot that you didn't know.
That's a great point.
Yeah, that is true. I do have to say that. Yeah.
So let's think about that. 20 years ago, we're talking about 2000. Social media wasn't popping back then. So there was a lot of physical attempts to seek out whatever she was thinking. You know what I'm saying? Now that can be uncomfortable. Wow. So I need details. Give me a specific scenario when you was like, oh, hell no. No, black women be tripping.
It's when she got in bed with me with scissors.
Ooh, wait.
What?
You got a bed with her?
Scissors.
Snip. Oh, she was about to go Lorena Bobbitt. She was about to go Lorena
Bobbitt. She's going right after the Earl Campbell.
I can't even phantom what you just said.
Wow. Like this your next movie, Mario.
Wow.
This a whole show by itself.
Yeah.
I can give you all the details, Mario.
Wow. That's one of them Jordan Peele type movies right there.
Yeah.
That's one of them Get Out type movies right there. You talking about the jewels? It's like, wow. Okay.
But now get it right. I was 20 years old then. I'm 52 now.
Well, I mean, we know that, but I'm just saying that's scary times because that's when we really start dating. Is once we get out of high school and you can move out if you want to. That's when you start to open up. So that's scary because I look forward to the time when I left my parents' house and I was pretty much like 18 years old and having the apartment and having girlfriends and spending the night. You know what I mean? But woo, that's deep.
Yeah.
That's deep.
Okay, so you divorced that wife.
But I was in love with her. Regardless
You was
of what
in love with her.
Yeah.
After she attempted that, you stayed in love with her?
I backed on her now, but I was still in love with her.
Yeah, remember they started smashing when he was 16, so he got a long history with her.
Yeah, scissors ain't gonna cut them apart.
Wow. Oh, wow. But at some point you dissolved the relationship with her. You moved on. You met your next wife, who was black as well. And so how did y'all meet, and what was that relationship like?
Well, she actually stayed in the same apartment that I lived with my mother.
Oh,
yeah, because me and Big would put our head down. We like, you messing it up, brother, for all of us right now.
Yeah, she lives in 302. We live in 303.
I'm like, okay, that's why she came with the scissors. That's why she had the scissors. That's why she had the scissors.
No, it wasn't. She lived in my apartment, and she was a nice girl. She was really nice. She was a good woman, but I wasn't a good man. Put it to you that way. I was still in love with.
No. When you say you wasn't a good man, so you're telling me that you were cheating on her, pretty much.
A whole lot. Well,
I can see where that's going.
I mean, I would be gone for 3 and 4 days.
Oh,
she would text me other women, and I disrespected her a whole lot. I really did.
Yeah,
you was gone for 3 or 4 days, and you got to get back in the house.
Yeah, you right about that. I would have kicked your ass out too.
I even went to Cancun and Vegas, and man.
Oh man, you was doing the most.
So I got a question for you. So apparently you didn't love her, because I mean, I'm a man. If you were a woman, you were a woman, whatever ethnicity she is. But to do that, did you really like that? You didn't like her because she's supposed to be with you.
I was with that woman from 1981 to 1999.
Woo!
Oh my God!
Wait a minute! Wait! Let me do the math. From 1981 to 1999.
That's 18 years.
Yeah.
You put it through all that for 18 years?
That's why.
One third of them.
You guys just grew apart. I can see that's just a relationship that just grew apart. I guess you guys really didn't have
no relationship that just grew apart, and he's still messing with the girl that done peeled the scissors out on me. He going to Cancun and stuff.
Yeah, this is the second relationship. So
I know, but he said he was still in love with the other one and he cheated a lot. That ain't no grew apart. That's just daddying. That's all that is.
Well, then I blame the woman for that. So the woman
no, you don't.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
No,
I blame the woman is supposed to cut his ass out. I got a sister that would have been like, dude, you got to go with that BS because that's BS.
He's right.
So the woman. The woman should be held accountable for putting up with that. And you know, when you're living with somebody, you see all their traits and whatnot have you. He's coming home late and things of that nature. And that goes both ways. Because if I was married to a woman and she was doing that, I put myself in that predicament. So what I get from her is I think she was just afraid to be lonely. That's what that was.
I got to bring some back up because see, this is ridiculous right here. Okay, my sister Jackie is joining us.
Okay.
No, sir. And see, this goes back to what I said last week. Is that y'all don't appreciate somebody holding you down and having your back. You do not appreciate somebody allowing you to mess up. And I mean, what should have happened was Mr. Whitaker over here should have just said, listen, boo-boo, this ain't gonna work for me. I want to go over here and be with Sheila.
No, but if she jealous and she not acting right, she pushing him away.
Yeah, I'm talking about the second wife.
So what happened? Number 2.
Oh, the second wife was tripping like that too?
No, he was.
No, he was tripping. He was the one that
he was the one going out for 3 days after the
disrespected her.
Y'all forgetting mentally he had to go through that stuff with the first woman, so his mind not right. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff she doing on him, jealous. He can't move around like he want to. He's trying to be a nice gentleman, a loving brother, but she putting him in fault for everything, making him. And so when he finally gets a chance to meet somebody else, he got to release. We all had that period where we got to release as men, and it's just.
And can we have a moniker underneath there that said thoughts by Bink is only for.
It's just unfortunate that it came out when he was with the second wife. I'm not saying it's right, but we have to have time to breathe.
Views expressed are expressed only by Bink.
Go ahead, Jackie.
Bink.
I tried, bro.
He had time to breathe when he said, "Will you marry me?" At that time, you make a sound decision on what you want to do in life. We don't have to do anything. The problem with men nowadays is that they believe that we need to give them all this room. They believe that we need to do, us as ladies, we need to do this, and this in order for men to act right or do all of that. Not going to happen. That's not going to happen. And here's number two, and to me, most importantly, if you get the right woman, you're going to be stuck like Chuck, and she's not going to put up with all that mess. But the problem with us black women, I will say, is that when we love hard.
Too hard.
So the reason that she stayed there for all those years is because she was over there in the background praying, crying, waiting, begging for him to act right, and he never did, because that's who he was inside until he grew up. So it's not us that need to do right in order for you guys to do right. It's that you make a sound decision, especially as a matured man. We don't need to make you or help you do anything. You're the lead, right? Then lead.
Yeah, we ain't your mamas.
So let me ask you a question then. So if me and you are in a relationship, right? Now let me ask you this quick question. So if me and you are in a relationship and you're giving me this wholeheartedly love, but I'm acting like a donkey. You said you're praying that the relationship will work out. When are you going to cut me off when you realize I'm just a dog?
Yeah.
When you gonna cut me off?
I think she might be froze. Listen, but the thing,
her clock stopped in 18 years or however many years.
That's what I'm saying. Why would you put yourself through 18 years?
Depends on the person. We can all say
a decade and 8 years. A decade was a decade.
It wasn't on purpose.
Wow. Okay.
It wasn't on purpose, though. Yeah, it wasn't on purpose. Love covers a multitude of sins. It covers a multitude of faults. Right? If you think back in your own situation, you've put up with some things that you never would have even thought that you would have. But because
that's why I walked.
What'd you say?
That's because I walked.
You slapped yourself in the head.
After about 2 months, if the relationship ain't really working, I'm out of here.
Well, I can get. So, are you married?
He can't. He can't be. If he said after 2 months,
so that means what that sounds like to me is that means that anything that your
you couldn't have that.
I think she froze.
I hope and pray that she doesn't do one thing, because it sounds like she's out.
No. No. It's not about one thing. It's about, as you get older.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you clear. As you get older, I'm pretty sure the men will agree with me on this. As you get older, you're more open about what you're looking for. You're more open about the things that you like. Like, for example, any woman that dates me now knows during football Sundays, I'm in my man cave. I don't want to do anything. But them other 6 days, I'll do anything with her and for her. But she has to give me my space on my football Sundays. I want to be in my man cave, be in my pajamas with one sock on, and I just want to watch football all day. If she does not allow me to do that, I'm probably going to walk. I'm going to be honest with you, because I'm going to give her
some football. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, I'm out of here. But remember, I said the other 6 days, she gets whatever she wants. Whatever she wants. I just need that one day. Do you brothers agree with me?
Absolutely.
Not the one time.
Yeah, times we just want to. We got rituals, we got routines. We don't want them to be disturbed for anything.
Thank
You know
you.
what I'm saying? So
It's
yeah,
a
I
man
definitely,
thing. It's a
I
man
definitely agree
thing.
with you.
Okay, we have rituals and things that we want to do too.
And we're gonna do
Y'all
it.
don't care.
That's a
When
lie.
y'all
What do you mean by that? Like we don't care? Because we do care.
Yeah, we
I don't
do.
get it. Yeah, I'm saying, like, what do you want? If you tell us, see, one thing about good relationships is when you first meet somebody, they tell you what they like. So if you tell me things that you like, I'm gonna make sure, like, okay, I like my bed made this way, I like my coffee made this way, I like this type of fruit. So when I come home every day, I give you that because I know that's what you like. Isn't that what women want? When you say something, we listen. And then the things that we do are the things that you told us from the beginning. What's the matter with that?
ain't nothing wrong with that until you get into the actual action of it. Cause see, that all sound good. Y'all all come with that line. Oh, I'm gonna bring you this, I'm gonna bring you that, I'm gonna do that. And then after y'all realize, oh, okay, I got her. She mine. I got her mentally, I got her heart. Then the Booger Man show up. And it's like, what happened? What happens to the person?
Yeah, the truth.
Yes, the representative goes away and the real you
there's
shows
so
up.
many representatives. Mm-hmm.
Hey, so
Well, I was
Mr.
a
Whitaker,
representative.
let me ask you this, Mr. Whitaker. So when or what was the thing that made you decide, okay, I'm gonna go to the other side. I'm gonna play with the other team. I'm gonna go to the dark side, or how did that attraction come about that you were like, okay, these two black women I could not deal with. Let me try this over here. Or did it work like that, or did the white woman just come into your life? I mean, what made you say, okay, I'm switching over?
Well, I had started going
was
after.
she all the way white? Was she all the way white, or was she mixed, or you know what I'm saying? Like, was she straight up white, or was she white and something else? That's very important.
No, she was 100.
Okay, there it is.
100 shit like that.
Because that's
she didn't have a flat boot.
White.
She didn't have no flat ass. She had some other stuff.
She grew up in the urban neighborhood.
Yeah,
she had a big booty, but she was white.
Hey, that's important. Hey, that's important.
So then what you want to say with that is she was country white, because they're country white girls.
Yeah. Oh, trust me.
Wow. Well, how did y'all meet? How did you guys end up meeting?
Well, once I got off drugs over 30 years ago, I started going to the club.
Oh, so that's the problem.
You never mentioned that.
You left that out. You left that out. That is important.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm not laughing at you. It's the way you said it. It's the way you said it, bro.
Hey, Big, he's like, once I got off the crack, I was like,
wow.
Yeah, so my last hit was August 5th, 1992.
Now I see why she stayed with him for 18 years. Now I know why.
See how much we have
That makes sense.
That makes sense. Once I got out of rehab.
You should have put a disclaimer out there first when you said that, dog. But go ahead, man.
Wow.
That was coming.
She was my nurse in rehab.
Oh my God, Carly Wilson.
Actually, to be honest, it was a chick in rehab that I did, She was white.
I love it.
So fun.
That's a good one.
It's Shawnee's true. I got to be real, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Wow.
You don't bring the ratings up on this one.
Okay, so then basically you was on She Saved Me complex. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, I started the white clubs in North Dallas, you know what I'm saying? And of course, my niece will tell you, in case y'all don't know that's my niece. I could dance my ass off back in the day. So I went on and I started doing the South Dallas move in North Dallas. And all the white girls are looking. So, and I said, hey, so I did a 360 on another team.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
So you
You sold your soul for easy. You sold your soul for easy.
When I got drugs, then I discovered my talents.
and how old was you now? So how old was you?
Oh my God.
31. 31.
31? 31?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
I respect
that. So, and so I started dating. So I started dating white girls. So then I started doing karaoke. I discovered another
You was
talent.
all in. You was all in.
So I met my first white wife at a club, and she went and went. Yeah, I was all in, and she was all right until we got married again.
Wow.
And
number three.
Yeah, that's number 3. And I have the one that has my daughter now. Beautiful girl, man.
Representative came the real her.
Yeah.
What she?
I didn't hear. I think Jackie's on a little delay.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah. My daughter's beautiful, and she really started trying to take her from me. But once again, I didn't know what she was like until we moved in with each other.
Wow.
It really is. To be honest with you, if anybody's curious, it's not no different. It really is.
Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
When your third wife would get mad at you or y'all fall out, did she ever call you a black anything?
No, she never did do that.
Never disrespectful racially.
No, that never did occur. She did. The only thing that she didn't understand is that black people, period, we don't deal with the police. And that's the line that she called.
She called Popo on you?
For sure, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And so you got arrested then, because normally if they show up and a brother's there, you don't want to get arrested, right? So you got arrested.
Wow. Yeah,
but okay, arrested. Why did she call the police?
Well, am I sure?
Oh Lord.
Well,
it wasn't a drug deal going on, was it?
No, it wasn't drug deal. No,
you didn't come home with the right amount of crack. I mean,
wow. Yeah.
That boy over there re-upping.
No, I was actually over my current wife's house.
Oh man!
Oh, Lord.
You said over your third?
Hey,
over
Mr.
his
Whitaker,
fourth wife's house.
You supposed to be on here helping us. You're not helping us.
You need Dr. Phil, dog.
Y'all gonna kick me out the show.
You're not helping us.
Wow.
You were supposed to come on to be on me and Big's side. You're not helping us.
Okay, so she caught you, but I don't understand why she called the police. She caught you with your current wife.
Well,
she just said, "I'm gonna call the police on you."
Well, she didn't actually catch me. I went home and she had all my stuff outside.
So why she called the police?
She caught you.
Well,
if your stuff was outside, she caught you.
Yeah. Well, I went inside to get my stuff, and she was blocking me with my money, and I pushed her out of the way.
Oh, you touched her?
Oh well.
Did she fall? Did she fall?
No. She just faked that. She did the white girl move.
Yeah.
That. I want to change up here. I want to ask Shani something here, because this whole topic is about interracial dating. I know you got 2 daughters that are in elementary school, and we have evolved as people. Even relationships have evolved. Big Bang said last week, every time we watch TV, it's implied these mixed relationships. How would you feel when your daughters now get to high school, and then I'm gonna say 12th grade, she got to go to her senior prom, and she wants to go with the white guy? How do you break down to your daughters at that time when they're in high school that you really don't approve of them dating outside of their race?
That's a good question, because somebody else asked me that this week. But I mean, for them, if that's their friend, that's who they want to go to prom with, I'm not gonna tell them no, they can't. go.
But
because
then relationships gets more serious. Then they want to continue to date.
Yeah, like if they grown and they decide they're gonna marry outside the race, is it something that I want for them? I would prefer that they, date black and marry black, but that's their life. It's not mine. Like, because if we even roll it back, like my mom she's dated outside of the race. So it's not like my mom and my grandma were like, this is what you have to do. It's a decision that I made for me, that's just what I want. But if my daughters want to do that, and that's what as long as I don't care what color the person is, as long as they treat them right. No, I mean, I'm not gonna say that I'm not gonna be happy, but what I do have to realize, and what other people have to realize, like my kids are 10 and 12. When my oldest was born, President Obama, a black man, was a president. So when I was born, that wasn't the case. It was just okay, maybe it can happen. So they're growing up in a different world. I mean, even though it's some things going on, but black people are doing things that when I was a kid, that wasn't happening.
True.
They're not hearing. Like I just showed them the James Brown movie. So that was their first time.
The one with Chad Boseman.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good movie.
That's their first time hearing "I'm black and I'm proud."
Wow.
And we have to have a conversation about that. But no, because the baby girl, when she was in pre-K 4, she used to talk about this little boy named Jake. And the teacher told me, she has a friend, Jake, and I have to let them sit together because they're, really good friends. And I said, well, who is Jake? Now, my daughter is the only black girl in the class. It's at a private school, one of them hoity-toity private schools. Baby Jake was a little white boy with red hair and freckles, and I was just like, "Hey, Jake!"
Wow.
And I couldn't, tell her, and because that was her friend, and she loved Jake, and Jake loved, as far as friendship, they kids, they're 4 years old.
Wow.
But I was like, okay, well.
But that's a demographic thing. If you have kids that go to an all-white school, just like Paul could attend to this, if a black guy goes to an all-white school, he's not going to be a real black person. He's going to have that white person mentality. You guys all know what I'm talking about. So it's your demographics. It's where you're raised. I know some people today that are this color, but they grew up like in an all-white neighborhood, and I'm like, hey, what's going on, my brother? And they're like, hey, Bobby, or hey, Bobino. It's like, what the hell? So it's just your demographics. So Jackie, you got older daughters. How do you feel about that situation with your daughters? Because they're much older. Are they dating outside their race?
So they don't. I would not be opposed to it. They said it would be their choice. I am for who my daughters like and who's good for them, but not necessarily, I don't look at color. But I'm going to allude back to what Shawnee said a moment ago. If there's anything that comes up out of anger, like the true them, if they say something about the black and things of that nature, like Tyler Perry's movie Sisters, one of the girls on there is dating a white guy, and he said something about Gail, and she went crazy. I would warn my girls about that because they're at that age.
Wow.
But I wouldn't be opposed to it if that was their preference.
Okay, so Mr. Whitaker, I think we everybody caught their breath.
But
now,
I would tell my girls the truth about what really happens. I would tell my girls the truth about what really happens, like behind closed doors, with dealing with like corporate America.
Yes.
There are some things that are said that is not privy to us as black women. You know what I mean? Yeah. I would tell them the truth. I would give them scenarios about me and what I've experienced. I would be honest with them.
Wow.
Tell them what to look out for.
That's deep.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Whitaker.
Yeah.
I think we all caught our breath now. So we know that the third wife caught you with the current wife.
Right.
So
no, with the second wife.
No, the third wife caught him with his current wife.
Right.
I can't keep up. I can't keep up.
Yeah, the current wife.
Right.
And the current wife is
white too, right?
Is white too.
Yeah.
Okay. So how did you and your current wife meet? Were you singing karaoke up there too?
No, we actually been knowing each other for almost 25 years.
Wow.
But we never did date. We was basically friends, and I mean we dated. I say about a hot minute, and I seen her come in the club that I was karaokeing at about 13 years ago, and I was actually running around the club messing with other women. And when she came in, I just stopped because she was somebody that I wanted to be with back then, but I guess I would have to say that I wasn't ready. But I was messing around a lot, doing a lot. But she's been somebody that actually that I can love and respect a whole lot. She when I was actually running the streets, spending my money, doing all the things that I didn't think I was going to accomplish like I have now, which is stability, 401k, and all of that good stuff. She was born. She done everything for me that I would look for in, not only in a black woman or Spanish woman, but in a woman period. She's been there for me. She's been the best woman that I ever had in my life.
Wow.
She got me out of a lot of jams. She taught at my age. She's actually continued to teach me a lot of things. She I wouldn't say she's black. I mean, I wouldn't say she's white. I say she's straight up nigga. She's not French. This girl don't play, man. She don't play.
I know some Latina women like that. I know some Latina women like that. To be honest with you,
tell her she can leave the room now. Tell her she can leave the room.
No, she's not in there. It ain't matter for me. But she is listening. And but she's been a hell of a woman, man. And I wish I would have met her.
No.
Yeah, I really do.
Let him finish. Go ahead, say it. You wish you would have met her.
I wish I would have met her when I was actually running the streets. I think she
yeah, that's what I told you, Mario. That's why I say no.
She's very compatible to things that I like. Now she don't like some of the music, but what she does for me is I don't think I could have found it in no other woman. Regardless of, I don't call her white. I just call her Debbie.
See, opposites do attract. I like that. See, opposites do attract.
They do.
She said she white. She said, oh, I'm a white. She said it yesterday. She said, oh, you white. I said, no, you ain't. You Debbie. She don't call me back for nothing. She just look at me as a husband. I mean, don't get me wrong. I still mess up. I mess up a lot still.
But,
you still messing up?
And you admit it on TV or wow? She's
not
listening,
Can't take that crap.
I'm talking about so far as money wise and stuff like that. Where she get on my ass for watching porn.
Why y'all making them faces like that's not normal? Everybody watch porn.
That's true.
I love you, big bass. I love you, man.
Everybody watch porn. X videos, RedTube, Hamster.
Everybody doesn't watch that. Everybody does not watch porn.
I watch Pornhub.
Come on, man. Everybody got to get a little something. I mean,
look at my dog over there. He's like that.
Action.
Okay, I ain't gonna say no more.
Yeah, you're supposed to be on here helping us. You're supposed to be on here helping us. Yeah, you're supposed to be on here helping us. You ain't helping right now.
God, he said everybody. Everybody does not watch that.
My friend got a couple of clips on there. Her name is
nobody say
it. So, Big, you saying all men watch it?
Oh, absolutely. You if you poll 300 men, ask them have they watched porn in the past week, I guarantee you a whopping 97% would have watched it.
Yeah.
It's part of a normal routine.
Okay. Action. Have you watched porn this week?
I'm sorry, I'm going out.
Yeah. Mario, have you watched porn this week?
I'm frozen.
His wife is in there.
Mario, have you watched porn this week?
Yep.
Mr. Whitaker, have you watched porn this week?
Yes.
And look at how he looked in the camera. Wait a minute.
That's 2 out of 3. So that's 90%
Okay.
right there.
Now what about Big Bink?
Bink?
Oh hell yeah! X video
Right.
today.
So actually, we're
It's on
batting
my
1,000.
favorite.
Yeah, we're batting
Oh, my
1,000
God.
there.
Yeah,
Actually,
that's
It's not just us though. Women watch porn too. Don't leave it
I
out
hope
there
they
like
do.
that.
I
Yeah,
hope they
women
do.
watch it too.
You gotta keep it
Women watch
interesting.
Do you
man.
watch?
gotta keep
Do you
it
watch
funky.
porn, Shawnee?
No,
Shani,
I
do you watch
don't.
porn? Oh, you
No,
Okay.
no.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's just saying it like it's wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I don't see the point. What are you watching it for? What am I watching it?
Hold up.
I'm gonna
Hold
sit
up.
up and watch somebody.
I'm looking for different moves.
She asked you 4
He said, I'm
times.
looking
What
for
are you
different
watching it
moves.
for?
I'm looking
Yeah,
for
what you watching
what-
it for? What are you?
I want to know what pleasures a woman. What
okay.
pleasures a woman? I'm trying to
Okay,
get game.
so-
What pleasures a woman?
No. So I guess so. Y'all don't know what to do in person, so you
That's
got
a
to
whole
take
other show.
lessons off of the Pornhub.
I do.
See,
Y'all
let's say
are
I want to get
ridiculous.
kinky, so I'm stealing stuff from Pornhub so I can get kinky with my girl. That's
Y'all
all it is.
ridiculous.
I
Y'all
want to do
are
some freaky
ridiculous.
stuff with her, so I'm watching Pornhub so I do it right.
It's
Thank
nothing
Why
you.
you
wrong with
can't
that.
figure out how to do it right on your own? I mean,
No, because I want to freak her out. I want to blow her mind. I want to blow.
They
her
don't say that
mind.
about math. They don't say that about math.
Niecy said.
They don't
Niecy
say that about
said.
English.
Niecy said, "I haven't lived. I'm
You
living
haven't.
good."
See, there you
without
go. See,
that.
that's what I'm talking about. It's all about living.
Niecy.
We
What's
all
up,
work
Niecy?
hard. We all work hard in life. We all
We
should be able
do.
to have pleasure. So I want to have pleasure. I mean, I'll tell you this. Now watch this right here. Every man in here will agree with me. If there were no women on this earth, I probably wouldn't be here. I couldn't survive without women in my life.
You
Yeah.
wouldn't know.
There's
If
no
there
way.
were no women, if there were no women on
I would
earth,
kill myself. I would
no,
kill
you
myself.
wouldn't,
Yes,
because
I would.
Yeah, I would.
you
Yes, I
wouldn't
would.
know what
I
a
don't wanna
woman was.
No,
You
I'm
would-
saying no, but I'm saying by me knowing what a woman is and knowing the pleasure that I can get from a woman, and then for all of a sudden one day they just all left and disappeared. I'm like, I'm out of here. Or
Okay,
done.
well then, okay,
Done.
so now,
Am I right or am I
wait, slow down, because you said if no woman,
So here goes a
if no,
scene right here.
if no
Hold on, let me show
women
y'all
were
this.
here, if no women were here, you would kill yourself because you couldn't pleasure yourself. So what you be doing when you watch the porn?
At least I'm looking at a woman.
Learning.
I'm learning. I'm looking at that beautiful features that women have.
Yeah.
I'm
Right.
not, no disrespect to anybody who's into men, but that's not my thing. Me and Paul, we had to shower in the 7th grade, which I thought was like, what? Remember, Paul? We would get an F if you. I'm like, I'm in the 7th freaking grade. We played football. I never once looked at no man or had any. So I'm not into that. I'm into women. So
Thank
if there's no women in this world, I'm out of here.
Done.
And then you
See?
can watch it with your
Done.
mate. You can watch it with your wife.
Thank you.
know, if
Thank
y'all
you.
if y'all get on like that,
Yeah.
it's cool.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's cool.
See, Shiny, you're gonna get that man you looking for. He's gonna be, hey, baby, let's watch this porn. You're gonna say, are you crazy? I'm finna leave you. You're gonna tell him no. He's doing
And then
everything
he
you
gonna do it
want.
behind your back. He gonna do it behind your back.
And
Well,
then
I have been married before, and nah, that ain't what I wanted to do. Nah.
Did he propose like, hey, baby, let's watch this porn with me real quick? And you said, oh, you're nasty. I'm not watching that. Did you do
Nah,
that?
that's not what I said. But I said no. But that's not what I said.
Paul Claiborne said we ain't learning nothing. So
Yeah. You gotta live. It's all about pleasure.
Hey,
It's all about pleasure.
Paul, you're not helping us. Paul, you're not helping us. You're not helping us, Paul.
You gotta
You're not gonna help us, Paul.
Hey, and that's why I say, I'm not promoting it, but if you date outside your race, and you can get somebody who's into the freaky things that you are into and have a very beautiful life.
Yeah, but Niecy on here. Look,
and
this
there's
what she
nothing wrong
said.
with that.
And Niecy black. She ain't white.
No, I'm saying, and Niecy, me and Niecy can have a freaky time.
Niecy, shots.
I mean like that. I didn't mean like
Niecy, he's shooting a shot, Niecy.
If you come across a female that's into that freaky stuff, let's bring it on. Let's get it on. That's what most men want.
And
That's gonna be your next movie.
Niecy
You're
slide
right.
into his DM.
You're right.
So, hey, get back to why we on here. Let me ask you this, Mr. Whitaker. So since you've been on both sides of the equation, for you, it sounds like to me, it really wasn't about color. It was more about the individual. So it was never a color thing.
Yeah, it really was. Now, don't get me wrong. I've been attracted to light-skinned women since I'm a dark brother. So, of course, I like light-skinned women. But like I said, once I got out of rehab, then my eyes opened up and I just started doing the Dallas clubs. And I was like, wow, I got a chance for this. And I jumped on it. And I haven't turned back yet. But don't get me wrong, I still love them. But I can't love them the way I love my wife. My wife is a beautiful woman.
That's deep.
I hope you don't leave this wife because, honey, she's had your back.
No, he can't leave her. It's 3 strikes you out, and he already did 3 and had a foul tip.
Yeah.
He had a foul tip.
No, it's like 4.
He already had a foul tip. He's on 3rd strike right now, so you can't leave her. He out the game.
Yeah.
Interracial relationships, it's so normal now. It's nothing for us to see, a white man and a black woman. But we kind of now I'm gonna tell you what men do. We kind of throw the side eye at the sister when we see her with a white boy. It's just in our genes. It's no rhyme or reason to it. It's no rhyme or reason to it. But when we see that, we be like, "Are you serious?"
You know what?
We think it's all right to be with a white girl. We like, oh, okay, cool. It's all good. But I don't have a reason for that. But the men on here know exactly what I'm talking about. The only reason why I mentioned that is because I want to ask Bernard, did you still get, because I mean, again, we did you get those looks from sisters when you were out in public?
Very much
when you were with your wife, did you get those looks and those looks of disgust or those looks of really, did you get those looks? Did you and your wife talk about it? How did you handle that?
Well, I was DJing in this club called Mickey's in Grand Prairie, and when she wasn't there, all the black women, they was cool with me. When my wife got there, they would give her an evil look, and they would talk to me, but they would flunk on me. They would throw their bodies on me, stuff like that, just to piss her off. And it got to the point to where she didn't even go because she would figure that she was being disrespected, and she was, because there's nothing like prejudiced white man and a prejudiced black woman when it comes to white.
I got a question. So when they were disrespectful to your wife, what would you say to the women that were being disrespectful to her?
I would ask them, what was the problem? What problem? When she's not there, y'all don't do all of this stuff. But when she's there, then, and it hurt a lot. It really did, because she never did anything to him. I would ask them, actually, I quit. I stopped going to that club. I quit.
Wow.
And my relationship got better since I stopped going there. I mean, I was pretty good at that place, making a lot of good money, but it helped our relationship a lot.
And I want to add to that real quick, because this is something about my movie that I really wanted to put out there. When somebody is born into this world, I couldn't choose that I was born this way. I'm not talking about my preferences, my sexuality. I'm talking about my color. And I hate it when I see a dark-skinned black man or a dark-skinned black girl and they go around people and look at them crazy. That kind of hurts me because, or somebody's little disfigured. That bothers me because it's like that person has no control of the color of their skin. So it's what comes out their mouth and how they treat people. That's what we should, as people, respect. And that's pretty much what my movie's about, is the message is just respect a person for who they are, not because of how they look or what they represent. Just respect them because they respect you.
In the movie, when I was watching, when he went to see the Spanish family, when he walked in the room, he basically just walked in the room without anybody saying anything to him. But when he walked into the sisters,
it was different.
Family, first thing came out of the mouth was, "Who the hell is this?"
Yeah, but that's what we do. That's what we do. But that's what we do. Black people, they'll let you know, like, who the hell is this? And they'll even will confront the opposite race, where other ethnicities, they're afraid.
Yeah,
They'll be whispered, but they won't come out and be like, you know, kind of like how Nacho and them did. They're passive aggressive. Where if you go to like black people, that's just how we play bones. We talk loud. We got that liquor in our system, and we will let you know exactly how we feel. Hey, man, who's this white girl with this? Or who is this man? That's what
like the uncle. That's
real talk.
Yeah.
Or the auntie. I got aunties that be talking like, come on, we all got aunties too like that.
Yeah. For sure.
Bink helped me remember something when he talked about how black men act when black women go out with somebody else. So, I think I told y'all Bink in Action this story before. So one time I went to Moxie's and I met a guy there that was, I don't know, he was some from.
Was he white?
Somewhere. No, he wasn't white.
He was something. Oh.
He was something. He was
like Mid-Eastern.
Nah, he was like
Arabic.
Like some kind of Latin or something. Yeah, Latin or Spanish or something.
He was Cuban.
He wasn't Cuban. I can't remember, but he had real.
He wasn't black.
He wasn't black. It was obvious.
But he had dark features.
No, he had long hair like me. He had it in a ponytail. And so when I got there, when I met him there, because he got there before me, we didn't, ride together, but he stood up. He was at the bar and he waved to me. And so everybody turned around and looked. Now Moxie's is where, like, I used to go there all the time. I'm in here all the time seeing these people. When they saw me walking towards him and I sat by him at the bar, all the black men gave me the evil eye and looked at me dirty. And I'm like, but when I'm up in here with my girls, y'all ain't trying to buy me no drink or, ask me if I want something to eat. So what's the problem today? We didn't even walk in together. It wasn't like we was holding hands and kissing. I just met somebody at the bar to hang out.
I'm giving that man props. He has some cojones to do something like that.
You really did.
That's mad props. That's mad props. There you go. Thank you.
Why is that confidence? I mean, what?
To go for a white person to go to a black man's bar? Come on now.
I mean, Moxie's is everybody is there, but it was a lot of black dudes at the. It is a lot of black guys there.
That takes cojones. He's going in with confidence.
But how many brothers actually approached you after that?
Oh, at that place, no, none of them ever. Well, that's a lie. I did have one. I did. It was a couple on occasion, but it was like maybe I had two that approached me whenever I was
after him. Did they approach you after he approached you?
Oh, I don't remember because this was like 4 or 5 years ago. I don't know.
But he was the first. He had a lot of confidence because he had confidence himself.
Oh, well, no, we knew each other before we got there. I just said, he was like, hey, let's go out. And I said, okay, well then, all right, Paul. Then I just said, all right, let's meet at Moxie's.
That boy Paul.
Gotta go Paul again.
Once you go light, everything will be all right.
All right.
I agree.
Hey, there goes that financial security.
Exactly.
I mean, yeah, he had a nice job. But I mean, like I said, when it comes down to doing something, like if somebody want to go out and I don't have no problem sitting down breaking bread with you. But when it comes to building a family, I want a black husband with some black kids. That's just what I want.
So I got just a weird question from the blue. Did he get him something that night?
No.
Okay.
Again.
Did he get close?
No, because this was my friend. I mean, I don't even look at them like that.
He didn't even make an attempt?
I mean, I'm pretty sure he probably wanted to, but he respected I didn't say all of that to him. That listen, I ain't gonna hook up with you or nothing, or I only like black men. I didn't say any of that to him, but as far as just being respectful, it was like I said, we met there. He didn't come pick me up. He didn't push to say, well, let me take you here. He respected everything that I wanted, and we were friends.
So he never asked you out after. He says, hey, you know what, Shanti? Let's go to the beach or something. Let's go to an amusement park. He never asked you out?
No, I mean, he asked me again, but I don't know. We didn't go mainly because of me. You know, my schedule.
But he tried.
But I mean, but it wasn't even like moving that way. And I think, you know, after
that, to you it wasn't. But he had different opinions.
Yeah.
Well, then, yeah, he probably got tired and said, "I'm gonna leave her alone because she ain't trying to do what I want to do." But I think for it to, you know, move like that, I need to be attracted to you. And it's not that he wasn't attracted. He was a very good looking man. But what I want for me long term, and it don't make no sense to me to waste somebody's time like that. You know, just be upfront. You know, yeah,
I respect that.
You know, we can hang out.
Yeah.
I don't want to try nothing.
Please let me know. Please let me know. I want to know after the first date if I got a shot or not. Like,
that's very important.
After the first date.
After the first date, I mean, I need to know. I mean, are you somewhat attracted to me? Are you somewhat feeling my vibe? Because if not, I can't. I'm wasting my time. Damn, I'm not gonna. See,
and if we would have known that when we was younger, our female companions possibly would have been different. You know what I'm saying?
You're right. I totally agree.
Nobody knows that, though. I don't think nobody knows that. I mean, I didn't know.
I mean, I don't think if we knew somebody wasn't trying to see us and we kept trying to put forth that effort and it never worked out, that's time wasted. I could have went somewhere else. You just never know.
Yeah.
And you know, growing up as a kid, we were always taught persistence. She doesn't like me, but still get. I mean, that's what I was taught growing up. Hey man, she don't like you, but keep trying. My family, it's like we were very passive aggressive. A girl would say no, we'd be like, we still be trying to knock on that door and get it.
Yeah.
Until her brother be like, hey, check this out, dude. I'm like, oh, okay, my bad.
Oh no, I was very clear. I can be very clear with you. Listen, this ain't gonna work.
And I respect
you can call me, I can call you, we can talk about what happened in the day. If you hollering at another girl, you can tell me about it, ask me for advice, but I'm not trying to move past this point with you. Okay?
I don't do vanilla.
I mean, I tell the black dudes that too.
Wow.
You know, anybody, I'll let you know. Because I ain't got time for you to, you know, be confused, you know. Now, on the other hand, like now, if I like somebody, I ain't gonna say nothing.
You ain't gonna give no type of hints. How would that person know then? Women gotta give us
no.
What do you mean? No?
My philosophy is it's not my job to convince you that you like me.
No, we like you, but how do we know if you like us? That's what we're trying to.
Well, you better express. Listen, girl, I'm interested in you. I think you fly. How you feel about me? If you don't say that, I ain't saying nothing. Because I don't need to plant that thought in your head. Like,
but a grown man will say that. A grown man will say that right now.
No, they don't.
Young people in high school, they won't say that, but I'm pretty sure all of us will now say that. Hey, are you feeling me or not? Not?
Yeah, need to know.
Nah, they don't.
Yeah. They don't?
No,
with Big Bank in action, right?
Oh, I'm not talking about Bank in action.
No, I'm saying, but you guys live all in the same area, right?
Yeah, we live in the same area, but most guys they'll say
true?
After the fact.
Big says no. He'll be aggressive.
He a dude. He don't.
Oh yeah, I need to know what it is. I ain't got no time to waste. Like, what is it? Yes or no? No. All right, then I'ma holler.
They be talking about I didn't know, and I and that's how I know that. No, that ain't the one for me. Because if you can't talk to me and say that, because I am very aggressive.
Yeah,
I am very aggressive. And it is a little intimidating. And I know that, you know, dudes meet me and they hear everything like, oh, wait a minute. So the way I can tell if he can talk to me and say the little stuff, then I'm like, oh, okay. Then when it becomes a problem, he ain't going to well up and be like, oh, you think you know everything. No.
Wow.
No, see, I didn't get aggressive like that till after rehab. Now, when I got out of AA,
you're wrong, right? Wrong, right?
That's what I got out.
But that was a good one. But you know, you brought that on yourself, though.
Well, can I mean, I think we're almost out of time, I think, but I just want to say, in reference to my movie, My Culture, it's on Amazon Prime, but as of, I'm going to say, tomorrow at 12 noon, it'll be on Vimeo Demand, and I would prefer if all my viewers could go watch my movie, My Culture, on Vimeo Demand.
I guarantee you too, if you go watch this movie, everybody out there watching us right now, watch it with your friends. You will be having the same conversation that we are having right now.
And I have to say something to Big Bink and Action Jackson, because I saw your text messages at 3 a.m. in the morning talking about me in the thread. And again, with that ending, yes, I would have. I would have. Your wife would have, and your wife would have too.
I don't like I said, I don't know. My wife, she would have freaked out. She would. Yeah. I don't think she would have did what Homegirl did. She would have freaked out in a different kind of way. Yeah. That ended totally surprised me how it came out. And again, I know my wife. And I'm not saying I mean I don't know, because we never been in a situation like that. But knowing my wife, it would be hard for me to imagine her doing what Homegirl did.
You would be surprised, because we want to protect what takes care of us. So you would be surprised, right, Jackie?
I don't know.
She's shaking in slow motion.
Absolutely correct. Absolutely. It wouldn't even be a thought.
Wow. Oh, Jackie, come on, Jackie.
I thought my wife probably get out the car and ran.
No, she would not.
Out of there.
You put me in this messed up predicament. You should have told me.
I wish that you could hear me, because that reaction would be your wife.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So this has been another great show. Thank everybody for hanging out inside of Big Bink's break room. Mr. Whitaker, we really appreciate you sharing your your story with us and being so transparent.
Thank you. You went all Amy Winehouse on us.
Wow.
And you guys checking out Big Bink's break room, make sure you check out My Culture. It is on Amazon Prime if you want to watch it tonight, but tomorrow we need everybody to go over to Vimeo and Vimeo on demand and check it out there. So if you watch it on Prime now, watch it over there so the ratings can go up and we can continue to support Mario and his efforts.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
And we need everybody to share. We need everybody to share this show. Share the show. Promote the movie. Hey, Paul, get Erica and y'all watch it tonight, man. It's a good watch, man. Y'all make sure y'all watch it, man.
That's real. That's real. I appreciate the platform once again. I'm humbled and I'm very thankful.
Absolutely.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Yes.